I told myself I was going to try not to talk about this as much on the channel because most of you don't care, but I don't give a shit that you don't care. It's coming out that apparently there will not be a playoff game tonight. I think it's the Magic and Milwaukee Buck game. If I have that confused, I apologize. But I saw earlier today that Fred VanVleet and Nick Nurse were having dialogue about possibly boycotting the games because of all the social unrest that's continuing to happen in our country. If you're not from America, I apologize for making you sit through this, but this stuff is not going away. And when we had the conversation about Kyrie Irving and him deciding to not play, and along with some other people, but Kyrie was the most publicized. And when I said that I agree with Kyrie that the ultimate form of protest is not playing at all, this is the stuff I'm talking about. And this is not an I told you so. This is me trying to explain. This is me trying to get the point across that there's other things happening in the world. There's bigger things happening in the world right now. And while the playoffs have been entertaining, they are just that. And these people who are out there are trying to make a true statement. And having Black Lives Matter on a t-shirt and commercials and on the court is very nice. There's a point where you have to make the ultimate protest. And again, that's what Kyrie was trying to do. Everyone and their mama them talk shit about that poor man, but I knew what he was doing, and I tried to explain it to y'all, but y'all motherfuckers don't listen to me. Y'all motherfuckers don't listen to me. All y'all care about is, oh, who we're drafting, blah, 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 blah. But it is what it is. And I respect whoever it is game is tonight. I think it's Milwaukee and Orlando. I might be mistaken, but I respect them. I respect them for not playing. And I think some people are calling it a boycott. I don't know if that really counts as a boycott. I see this as just taking a stand to the next level. It's more than taking a knee. It's more than raising your fist. It's more than having a Black Lives Matter shirt. There's real shit going on in our country and terrible things are happening. I know people don't like to talk about the bad things that are happening, but thus is life. Thus is life. And however it is that you are going to make a true stand, by all means go about it. For me, it's not really focusing on the Knicks. It's focusing on the Nets. That's how I'm taking my stand, by saying fuck the Knicks. I mean, I'm still giving y'all at least one video a week because that's what you're here for. Not that I owe you that, but I feel like, I don't know, it would just be kind of fucked up if I hit the Lil Wayne button and just stop covering the Knicks altogether. I don't want to deprive you of the content you want. However, I respect the players who are doing just that. The players who are doing, in fact, it's inspiring to me. It makes me not even want to cover the Knicks because I'll tell you something, off camera, I don't talk about the Knicks. I don't keep up with them motherfuckers. I'm 1000% with Brooklyn right now. And you can look at it on the surface and just say, oh, SeverTheBond's a bandwagon, he don't fuck with the Knicks, blah, 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 he's a traitor, you know, blah, 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 blah. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to take up the cross, if you will, and follow in the footsteps of these players who now, since some time has passed and we've played the games and people are starting to realize, hey, the headline is, how is Luka going to entertain us tonight? The headline is, can Damian Lillard find a way to blase blah? Instead of calling attention to the shit that's really happening in our culture. And if you can look at the stuff that's going on with the protests and the rallies and all that stuff, that's still happening right now. That shit didn't stop. It's still happening. If you can look at that and say that's some other type shit and you don't attribute that to the culture that you're a part of by consuming basketball and being entertained, then maybe you should watch football, motherfucker. Maybe you should just go watch football.